piece of me feels like she's lying,
Who, the writer or
the writer,
why you say that?
because the girl of a friend of the person that was like talking to your dude is who decided to hit you up and not the other girl. Let's get into it. Welcome to Talk Game, the talk show, season 2.
I'm your host, GQ. This is T.
And we are the relationship battle twins.
And today we got a nice little story for you. Let's see if we can help this person out. Get into it. Yada, yada, yada.
Wow.
So I was dating this guy for a year and a half. Everything was going good. Then randomly I get an inbox on Instagram from this lady claiming to be a friend of this woman that seemingly is talking to the man that I'm talking to. I asked him about it, and he proceeded to tell me that someone has been reaching out to all of his female friends saying the same thing. Roundabout way, he denied it. Maybe about 2 weeks later, he gets to acting weird, not communicating as normally. I felt some type of way about it, so I started to look around on his Instagram, found out that he was in Puerto Rico with another woman. He says that he was there as a friend, but their outfits were matching. And then he got upset with me when I confronted him about that. He tried to gaslight me into believe that I was overreacting. We have broken up. He had been truthful up until that point, I believe, but it makes me think that he had been lying about other things and is sad, and I feel bad for myself because I loved him on purpose.
So before we get started, like, comment, share, subscribe on all social media platforms at the Relationship Battle Twins.
Comment down below. We want to hear your thoughts.
So first things first, I feel like to say I love somebody on purpose
Yeah.
is diabolical. Like, I feel like love should be such a natural thing. Whenever you start to date somebody, you start to spend time with them, you start to develop a feeling, right?
Right.
You don't force the feeling. Maybe she meant something else by the statement, but I be taking stuff very literal.
I know. I think she's like a person. It sounds like she's like a person who doesn't love a lot, doesn't love easy, and she made like the conscious choice
To love that person.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Because I'm like, damn, to say I loved you on purpose. Can you imagine that in the argument? I loved you on purpose. Like,
That's
it's diabolical. Like,
yeah.
it's kind of low. Like, I love you on purpose, and this what you did?
But I mean, I don't know about a low blow, but I mean, you definitely, a person should definitely know that you love them, like you chose
Right,
to
right,
love
right.
them. Because you know, a lot of people will say like, "Oh, I didn't choose to love you," or "I just found myself loving you."
Yeah.
To me, that doesn't mean as much when you say, "I loved you on purpose." Like I woke up every day and decided to love.
So, like, right? No, because love is a choice at some point, right?
Right.
To choose your person every day, to stay loyal to your person every day. Every day, I wake up and I choose you. So to say I loved you on purpose is like
That's
it's just saying a little bit,
right? And it's
I loved you on purpose.
100%. So
that was the first thing that kind of stood out to me.
yeah. You know, I'm gonna tell you what stood out to me was the whole setup about the girl of a friend that hit you up. There was like too much going on with that.
You know what? This gonna sound bad, but I'm gonna say it anyway. A piece of me feels like she's lying.
Who, the writer or
The writer,
why you say that?
because the girl of a friend of the person that was like talking to your dude is who decided to hit you up and not the other girl.
So I've actually been through something similar to this, and that's actually the same point that makes me feel like she's telling the truth. Because if I was gonna lie about it, I'd have just said the girl hit me.
And then, you know what? Honestly, because you don't have a lot of credibility, I think that people can be swayed too easily, right?
Right.
Because she said that the dude hadn't done nothing up to this point. He hadn't lied. He hadn't did much, right?
Yeah.
somebody hit me up to tell me, hey, my friend messed with your dude, but my dude has done absolutely nothing.
Right.
If you just hit me up on some hearsay, she say, what is it? He say, she say.
Right.
If you just hit me up on some bullshit, I'm not even finna switch. Like, I'm not even finna budge on. Okay.
But then you got to take into account the matching outfit.
Right. But how did she find the matching outfit?
See, that's the part that I don't think it's been said. Like, that's the part I'm like.
It did. She said that after she got hit up, she started snooping on his page and saw it. I feel like she was snooping, and so to justify the snooping, somebody hit me up. That's what made me snoop. I don't think that's what happened. I think that she started snooping.
Right.
And how you cover up snooping most of the time.
So this is my other thing. If my man knows that the girl on the page, right? Why would you post a picture of you all together?
That's another thing. I don't think that the person, like that the man posted the picture on his page. I don't think that at all.
What do you think happened?
I think that she started going through his friends. I think that she saw females. Or a way that I used to do it back in my toxic days is you can look at whoever is liking your person's all of their pictures and stuff to tell.
To see who liked it.
You click on it and now you go through the girl page.
Right.
You find the girl. And guess what you find in there?
Right.
The picture of your man and her in Puerto Rico matching. Because I don't care what nobody says. No nigga is dumb enough.
Yeah, I was about to say.
To know his girlfriend
is on the page and then you post a picture.
Of you and another girl?
And you just.
In matching outfit?
To me, that don't make no sense. That I told you.
Look, on vacation in Puerto Rico? It makes sense.
And you don't. And so my thing is also, how did he expect not to get caught if he did that and left it up? Because obviously he's back. And it didn't even say the time frame between the picture was found, when the person did it, and when he came back from Puerto Rico.
And I'm willing to bet money that she looked at that date. That's the first thing we do. I'm gonna look at that date. Because you know what? I ain't got no real argument if that picture was taken before me and you.
Right.
That picture taken before, how can I argue?
Right.
I can't. I gotta be chill. But I may tell you I don't like it. Hey, can you ask this to take this bullshit or can you take this down? Because this makes me feel uncomfortable. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like you can make the request.
No, hell no, you can't.
I do. I feel like this.
Wait. Okay. So let's play that scenario.
Okay.
I'm a chick, you a chick. I'm dating somebody and you got a picture of him up and y'all
Oh. This is what I'm saying.
Okay, just explain because I missed that.
Me and you, we dating.
Right.
You got a girl posted on your page.
Oh, I got a girl posted on my page. Oh, okay.
Girlfriend.
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
your friend.
Okay, then yeah.
I see the picture and I tell you, hey,
that makes
me feel uncomfortable.
Okay, that makes sense.
I can make the request on, can you take
that
this
makes
down?
more sense.
You can say no.
Right, but you can at least.
I can at least make
I
the
thought you were
request.
talking about to the girl.
No.
You know what? I'm gonna take a little different take on this.
Okay, hit me up.
And it's because she said, I chose to love him on purpose. And he had done nothing up to this point.
Okay.
In light of that,
oh, this gonna be good.
I'm going to say that the girl was set up.
That the girl was set up.
Right, the letter writer.
Okay.
I'm going to say she was set up.
Okay.
I'm gonna go on a limb here and say whoever the other girl was like an ex. She must have hit him up, and my man was like, "No, I'm not trying to get with you. I'm with somebody else." Because she said he had never done anything, and that they were in love, they were in a relationship. So obviously they had been dealing with each other.
Okay.
And sometimes what vindictive females will do is stuff like this. And I'm guessing dudes, they do it too. I've just never heard or seen it.
They do.
But I think the girl hit up his girlfriend, posted the picture on her page before she did it, spilled all this tea about, yeah, we was together, we was this, we was that.
Okay.
And I'm gonna tell you what he probably did unknowingly. He probably said unknowingly, like, nah, I'm out of the trip. Maybe he was in Puerto Rico when she said, like, when she hit him up. Because she don't know his schedule.
It's a reach, but I'm listening.
Nah, check me out. So she hit him up, right? hey, I miss you, I want you, what you doing? I'm trying to slide through.
He was like,
He's at first of all, I ain't even trying to, and even if I was, I wouldn't be trying to get with you. I got a girlfriend, I'm on some legit shit, like I ain't on that type of time, you know. And she took offense.
okay.
So now she done gone through to find the other girl. She not acting like the girl. She can't say it's her because then that gives her away.
Yeah.
But then she claims that they're together. Maybe if they went out on a trip or something and they got a picture like that, you just repost that.
Okay.
And just be like, he in Puerto Rico, I've got a beat picture, because if they have any other pictures together, like they out to dinner and you know that he's in the city, you'll just post that. They got pictures together.
Right.
She still got pictures together.
So my thing for that scenario, two things. First thing, let me ask you a question.
Right.
Why not say that whenever she asks you about the picture?
What do you mean?
Like, she came to ask the dude, like, hey, what is this? What's going on? Who is this girl in this picture? What's the situation? Why not say that then?
What makes you think he didn't? She thinks what he said was a lie. And think about it. One, you can't prove a negative. If it don't exist, you can't prove it.
Okay.
That it don't exist. And two, if my man has no idea what's going on and he gets slapped with it, he don't even know where to start till she show him the picture.
Yeah.
But then if he hit up the other girl, it's not like the other girl gonna be cooperative.
Yeah.
It ain't even like she may even answer because she being potty.
I feel like that's the stretch. But I'm gonna say, if that is the scenario, this is whenever I'm like, if you're very open with your mate, right? Hey, my ex hit me up. That way, when some shit like this happens,
Facts.
guess what?
You already
know. Because you know what? I cannot tell you how many times that I have an ex that'll hit me up on some random shit. They'll hit me up with a text message like, we've been talking. I ain't even spoke to this nigga. Like, but because I'm very open with my partner, I'm like, this is the kind of ex that I have.
Right.
This is the shit they do. I'll show you the text message. Like, this it. That way, guess what? I don't hide my cell phone, right? So if my phone go off and it's this random ass message, you don't look at it like, yeah, it's been talking.
So I'm gonna tell you the catch-22 about everything you just said. Now, first of all, I want to say that is a great practice, okay? To just be honest and forward with it, but you also got to be the type of partner to receive it.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say that for two different reasons. Me personally, like in my personal dating life, I was dating a woman, very open, we lived together, everything. We was good, right? My ex hit me up.
Yeah.
She hit me up maybe about 3 times during our whole relationship. Like, we had been dating years, like, ain't seen this girl, right?
Yeah.
The first time I told her, like, I was just like, oh, she hit me up, and turned into an argument.
Okay.
The second time, I didn't say nothing because of the last argument, and we got into an argument because I didn't say nothing. Right. And the first time the girl hit me up, it was on some business stuff.
Yeah.
She was like, cause that had been like a previous, we had done some stuff, and then we didn't need to sort out a little business.
Yeah.
Everything on the up and up, never nothing crazy. I guarantee you, the third time the ex hit me up, she just hit me up on a whim. Just said, hey, I'm out in the city, what you doing? That's it, right?
Yeah.
I told my girl.
Yeah.
Then she said, okay, went back and went off on the girl. And then they both called me to cuss me out. And I ain't even get no booty out the whole thing. That's the part I'm really mad about. But so it even if you're open with your person about it, I think that's a good practice. Yeah. If you can't be that open with somebody, then somebody needs to heal.
Yeah.
And it's either until they heal or you find a better partner. You can't. I understand why you can't do that, because you don't want to get them out, because anytime you make somebody pay for honesty, they're less honest with you.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
Okay, or they grow distant from it. Anytime you make somebody pay for honesty, they're less honest with you.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
Okay, or they grow distant from it.
All right.
So I completely agree with that. And he hadn't said it. But I ain't gonna say this though. She knew he was in Puerto Rico. How diabolical is that if you out there cheating on your girl and you just like, hey, I'm going to Puerto Rico, but I'm going dolo.
See, that's why I'm saying, like, pieces of this story has got to be like, I don't know. There's something that's missing. I'll say that. There's something that's missing. But I will say that I don't know if their reason for actually like breaking up and not being together now is legit.
I don't think so either. Even if both parties were on the up and up, how she did it, in my opinion.
Right. 100%. 100. Like that's where I'm a little bit. I'm like, I don't know. There are pieces to this that make me go. Maybe she had her own situation going on, or maybe she just started to have doubts and didn't know how to talk about the doubts, or like that there are other pieces to this story, because this can't be it.
Right.
Or what I noticed about a lot of relationships, and especially like a lot of your females, you will destroy your own relationship. You start to look for things
that are wrong.
Because, and as crazy as it sounds, sometimes being in a healthy relationship is hard. Yeah. When you've been in toxic relationships, it's so hard. And you start to go, it's too much to be true. Something is wrong. I'm missing something.
You think that's what happened with her? Like
I do. I think that she was looking for something, because I'm not gonna hold you. Whenever my partner been solid, bro, you can't just tell me no shit to make me old.
Right.
You can't just tell me nothing to make me go, oh, let me go look and find. You can't tell me my person being solid, bro. I will cuss you out and be like, if you ain't got no real ass evidence.
Right. Because here's the other,
fuck out my DM.
Which is the other reason I feel like it was partly like a setup. Is I know if you say some stuff like that to a female, she go onto the Instagram to search, right? But why not just send that picture of proof in the beginning?
That's what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? She did too much extra for me, too much dig.
But that's average though.
Is it? Because I feel like it ain't nothing wrong. It ain't no problem. Ain't nothing going on. I feel like don't go looking for it, bro. Like I feel like let a sleeping dog lie.
Nah,
like
because let me school you about dating. It don't matter with most. It don't matter how solid he been or where he been doing good. The moment something come up, because the expectation is already for him to cheat.
Yeah.
And so the first time evidence show up about it, you're so quick to believe it because you believe it was gonna happen anyway.
Yeah.
And so that's why it's not that it was so easy for her to fold under not standing with him on it. Yeah. Or just believing what he said. If my man been solid.
Yeah.
You know, like she said.
Right. I mean, she said that he had, that's my, you know what? I'm trying to enter my, what I like to call unbothered.
You know what? This is one thing I want to ask her.
Go ahead.
How long have they been together? If they've been together 6 months, no. If they've been together 6 months and he's been solid, I see why you fold. Because he ain't got enough time. You know, 6 months is decent, but it just may be 6 months of hitting it, and I give you about 6 months to figure it out. But if you've been with him for over a year and he been solid,
like
that's different.
I don't know. There's just pieces to this story that just make no sense to me.
Well, let's go ahead and break it down and see how we can help the situation.
Let's get into it.
You're right back. Welcome back. Remember to comment down below so we can hear your thoughts.
So, I think that people don't get enough credit whenever they are solid.
Right.
And I think that sometimes you got to give somebody the benefit of the doubt.
Right.
And in this era that I've been trying to enter my Omarion era.
Right.
My level of being bothered era.
Right.
There is now, like I've seen a couple of posts that say, whenever my mate's phone is unlocked, I lock that thing because I don't want any problems.
Oops.
I don't want any problems. Because I know, like, as a female, I've been in bad relationships before, right? Like that you have to heal from, you be cheated on, lied to, the whole nine. And no matter how good your partner is, no matter how good your mate is, if you start looking for something, you will find something that will bother you. Even if they're not cheating, lying, you will find something that will bother you.
Well, it's kind of like the thing where, let's say you want to buy a brand new black BMW.
Uh-huh.
Your mind is always trying to make your reality relevant.
Yeah.
And so now you're going to be looking, and all you're going to see is black.
Right.
You know,
Right.
everywhere.
Right.
Now, did the number change? No, but your identification
Of it changed. Right.
So
right.
if you have the outlook of I'm going to have a successful relationship and my partner is being true and I'm happy here, those are the things your mind are going to try and make a reality.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying that something won't happen and it will just fall in your lap.
Right.
Like, ta-da.
Right.
Because you can't be ignorant of the fact.
Right. Right. No.
But at the same time, your mind is more towards trying to make something work.
Right.
Versus as soon as something show up, I knew you was lying. And it's
type shit.
You know.
And I don't. And my thing is, I really don't even know if my guy was lying, because I do think that sometimes whenever somebody is innocent, they be confused. Like, wait, why are you mad at me? Like, I didn't even do it. You know what I mean? Like,
and I know me. I'm the type, if I ain't done something wrong, I ain't gonna start acting like I did something wrong. And if you come with accusation and not inquiry, you've already made your decision.
Yeah.
So having a conversation to me is a point. Now, I know that's a hard pill for most people to follow, to swallow.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna act guilty when I didn't do anything.
Yeah.
I told you what it was. I said what it was. You either gonna have my back,
and believe me or not,
or you not. And I'm not gonna say it don't look funny, but I can tell you what I have.
Right.
But I can't explain this over here. And you maybe you can explain this. That's why I mailed you. Don't worry, I'm gonna ask. Why is it that a woman is so quick to believe another random woman? Or why is it that the woman don't think that the other woman would try some dastardly things in order to get me or to break us up? Because we hear about the stories all the time. But the question that gets asked is, well, why would she say that if it wasn't true? The same reason you're not believing me. She a liar. You know?
So I think that people like to believe in this like girl code, right? And there's girl situation. You know how I feel about it. Like I don't believe in
y'all not loyal to each other.
So because of that, which is why I feel like you should never believe somebody with girl, boy, indifferent.
Right.
Over your partner that you know.
Right.
And even if there was a photo or some kind of proof, right? In today's world, there are so many ways to create an image that I'm still coming to my partner to be like, what is this? And more of an inquiry, not like so you've been cheating? No, because now off top, your partner is going to become defensive. You know, now I got to defend myself off top against this big accusation.
Hey, you got a big accusation and you accuse me, I expect some booty at that. If I ain't getting no booty.
Everything leads to booty with you.
Hey, I expect booty. Okay, if you accuse me of cheating, okay? Accuse me of cheating and I ain't cheat, and you go hard in the paint like I cheated, somebody owe me some booty.
I'm sorry, man. Ain't nobody gonna play with you. So I think that you should come and ask your partner. That's the biggest help that I can give her in her later scenarios, her later situations. If your partner shows you that they're solid, believe that they're solid. Don't treat them like they're somebody else. Like, I'm like, they're like, your partner shows you that they're solid, believe that they're solid. Don't treat them like they're somebody else. Okay, don't treat them like they every other dude you ever dated. If they're showing you that they're solid, they ain't did shit. They showing you that, believe that. Okay, believe a person's character that they show you every day over some shit that you heard from some people you don't even fucking know. Now, if this your best friend, that's different.
Right.
Now you kind of gotta be like, why? You wish you would come to me and just give me bullshit. You know what I mean? Now you gotta be way.
She may not have the whole story, but she gave you what she had. She on your side.
So that's a little different, but somebody you don't know at all. And so I think that's the first thing. Believe that person.
Whoa.
Believe what you see in them. You know, you like, he ain't never done nothing else. So why the fuck did you crucify my man? Second thing is come to inquire and not accuse whenever you are having any kind of conflict like this. Ask them questions to get some kind of clarity before you automatically assume the worst in your person. People be claiming they're going to be together forever with these people, and you will look at them and assume the worst immediately. Then when you do that, guess what? You need to apologize to them whenever you find out you was tweaking.
Well,
take some accountability, like, I got some other trauma in me that I'm trying to work on. It's not you. It's not your fault 100%. You got to take that accountability. I'm sorry. I'm working on it, my nigga. Like,
Right.
give me a little grace.
Right.
That's the biggest help that I can give my good sis. Like, don't
You
take
know,
information from people you don't know.
I'm also saying gather more facts.
Okay.
Gather more facts. Because even the way she reached out, if you were the only person she reached out to, then you have to figure out why she singled you out.
Right.
And inquire with the girl. Like,
but see, that's the thing. He said that she had been hitting up all of his female friends saying
so the other girl was just a shot in the dark, and it just happened.
It happened. Hey.
See, you get what I'm saying? Like, if she hitting up everybody, that means she wanted to make sure she took out all the competition.
Yep. It's things like that that'll make me go, girl.
Right.
Somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that he even tried to tell you what was going on, but I think that you work up this image already, right? Like in your mind, like that this guy's gonna go.
So, and to help her in the future, even if you build a scenario in your head, you have to understand, differentiate between what you have that's a scenario and what you have is fact.
Yeah.
Because if you're accusing a person about a scenario in your head, they can't disprove that.
They can't.
I don't personally try. And I think it's bad for anybody to try. I think it's bad for anybody to try, because that's something you made up in your head. Yeah. You had no facts, or you had a couple facts, and then you built a scenario around it, which that means even if I give you my facts, unless you implement them, it don't work. Yeah. And you're guaranteed a lie that's told by the other person won't fit all their facts.
Right.
It just won't. That's how lies work. And then you got to tell another one, and eventually that lie is going to disprove a fact you know of the fact.
Right.
And that's the difference. And so that's why I say, when you're trying to figure out whether someone is lying, and then I'm gonna tell you, most people be like, that's too much. Then you're not that invested in it.
Right. No. Yeah.
Right. You're not that invested, because if I believe this person is my world, and we finna be, I love them on purpose.
Yeah.
And I just can't let this go.
Right.
I'm gonna get to the bottom of it.
Right. And I'm gonna figure it out.
And so I personally don't think she fought hard enough to keep her relationship as she did to prove he is guilty.
Right. You know what? As a overthinker, a personal overthinker, sometimes the same way you talk yourself into the scenario, you gotta talk yourself out of it. Especially whenever you start to sit down and you realize that a lot of this stuff you made up. Mentally, like, oh, niggas cheat, so he cheats. Right. You know what I mean? Like, I've been cheated on 1,000,000 times. He gonna do the same. So you gotta talk yourself out of it too. You have to, okay, he hasn't done anything. She's done XYZ. She sent it to XYZ females. These are the facts. This is what I know about him. This is what he's shown me. Let me try to sit down and talk to him about it first. And I'm telling you, sometimes I have a conversation with myself, like, okay, bitch, listen. If this is what you know, these are the questions you have. You have to ask these questions in a way that he receives them. People be trying to learn to love their partner in their love language, but they don't try to communicate with their partner in their communication language.
Yeah.
Everybody is going to receive the message different. If this your person, you love them on purpose.
Right.
You have to figure out how to communicate with them in a way that gets the message across. Y'all can communicate efficiently and effectively. And dealing with an overthinker ain't easy, right? And I'm sure he probably knows like how your brain already working, but now he's trying to just defend itself. And you done came at him so hard, people go into that defense mode hella quick.
Hey, it be like that. It's definitely a sense of like learning to communicate with somebody, finding out your facts.
Right.
So, and then also healing from all the trauma she had.
Yeah.
But she carried that over that quickly. Yeah. She was able to. If somebody can present nothing to you and just say that they're guilty and you believe them, that is an indication that you have something you haven't worked out.
Right.
You made this person who had an unblemished record guilty.
Yeah.
With no proof.
Right.
But that's all we have time for today. Catch you next week.
Your touch drives me crazy. Your smile